You'll change that to bars.
One of them will have 40 colors and watermelon. Stop it. Yeah. You're gonna divide.
All right. Next unit is light. Okay. Here we go, kids.
You just have to look like a shit. Like your tennis.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to think
What's
that.
that? Oh, I think you could. But like a lot of them are like, I don't know. One day we have to post like a league score.
How can you do this?
Oh, I know. He lost for 2 days.
Yeah.
I wonder who did that.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, actually, no, it's not out. I won't believe it. He does.
There. Come on. All right. So you when can you see this laser? Okay, close your eyes. I'm about to flash the camera. Oh. Okay. Oh, stay with me. Okay, you can see it if I shined it in your eye or if it's reflecting off of something. But here, is there a laser in here? Sure there is, but you don't see it. Why? Nothing to reflect off it. Get that? Okay. So you need stuff, you need things to reflect off. So in order for you to see something, an object either needs to be a source of light or light reflects off of another thing into your eyes. Okay? The fact that you can see me, like I'm not glowing, I'm not a source of light, but like light from their projectors reflecting off the screen, off of me into your eyes, or coming from the window, from the sun, reflecting into your eyes. Good with that? If you've ever been in a cave where they turned out all the lights, your hand's like right here. You can feel the warmth of your hand, but you can't see it. Yes, no, that's experience, yeah. Okay. So you need something to reflect. So space is black. Why? Is there sunlight out in space? Yeah. It looks black because there's nothing out there to reflect it. You throw a moon out there, like, whoa, because it's reflecting the sunlight. Good with that? Okay. The way your eyes are designed, you've got back of the eyeball has the retina, it has cones and rods. Okay? Your rods are controlling how, like the light intensity that you are perceiving, and the cones direct your colors. Okay? So if we were to look at the back of your eyeball, here's where your cones are reside, and here's where your rods reside. So when you look directly at something, you have your ability to distinguish between colors is really good. But if you ever try to distinguish colors using your peripheral view, things fall apart. Okay? But if you're ever trying to stargaze and find stars that are really faint, don't look directly at them. Use your peripheral view, and your rods will be able to see that dim star better than looking right at it. Just try it. Feel that? All right. So because our our cones are blue, green, and red, these are the primary colors of light. Blue, green, and red, because that's what we see. Okay? So. Yeah. We. Oh, we can do this. Totally can do that. All right. Light show for you kids. All right. No, I don't want that. I want. So. Oh, just kidding. Got the spiel. Colorblind. If you're colorblind, what happens is your cones aren't working the greatest. Okay, so this colorblind test. If you so popular type of colorblindness are red-green colorblind, where your red or green cones don't work. So a color spectrum like this for someone who is colorblind looks like this. Okay, if you're blue, cones aren't working great. This is what this would look like. Okay, this is much more common. Okay, so if you want to self-diagnose, okay, this is a red-green colorblind test. If you're red-green colorblind, this is what you see. So if this side looks identical to this side, there you go.
They do.
They do. Okay, red-green colorblind. There's a spectrum of red-green color. It's not like on or off. It's like, yeah. Good with that? All right. So. So can I borrow your desk? You're good. Let me just share. That's okay. All right. So here's the light show. So let's do red. Red. And blue. Which one is blue? red and blue make magenta. Red and blue make magenta. Okay? Blue and green make cyan. Get to that. Make cyan. And then this one's my favorite. Red and green make yellow. Think of a stoplight. Okay? And what happens when we mix all three? You get white. Okay? I can tweak it a little bit, but it's pretty white. Okay? So, primary colors of light are not red, yellow, and blue. They are red, green, and blue. You good with that? Think of like RGB spectrum, like pixels on a TV, or okay. So you get that color wheel. Good with that? Okay, so stare at this dot intently. The white dot without blinking. Okay, now look over here and blink rapidly. Okay. What you see so here when you're looking at this intently, your green cones are like green, 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 green. After a while they get kind of tired, like green, green, green. And then when you look over here, they're gonna be firing red, green, sorry, red, blue, green, red, blue, green, because they're tired. And so you see, what does red and blue make? Magenta. Here, red, 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 blue, green, blue, green, blue, green. And so blue, green, you see cyan. Yeah? Verify, cyan, and magenta. Okay, I know this is going to be like, don't see this coming, but you can do the same trick. Over there, blink rapidly. Yeah. See if you can figure out what Okay. Switching gears a little bit. Okay, so these were sources of light. 3 different light bulbs. 1, 2, 3 spotlights. This is one source of light. This blasts from your childhood. Wide angle here. That's no bueno. All right. So what I have here is white light coming through from the overhead projector. Okay. I take the red filter paper. What that's doing is allowing only red light to get through. And it blocks out green and red. So we see red. Filters out blue and green, allows red to get through. Good. Yellow filter paper allows yellow to get through. What primary colors make up yellow? Red and green. And so from a primary color point of view, it allows red and green to get through. Blocks out blue. You all right with that? Okay. Now, what filters do is they allow the color that they both allow to get through, to be seen. So red and yellow both allow what color to get through? Both allow red to get. This allows red and green. Red allows red and green. Red allows red. They both allow red. Okay with that? It does not matter the order. Okay, same results. Good? Yeah. So, if I had red filter paper and magenta filter paper, what do they both allow to pass through? Magenta allows red and blue. Red allows red, so you see red. Good? Okay. What about red and green?
Just don't let any light.
Okay. Mexico or Italy. Okay. What are they both allowed to get through? What do they have in common? Nothing. So you get black. Yes? Okay. What about red and cyan? Like France. Yeah.
But really, that's more than Netherlands
Yeah.
or Luxembourg.
Okay. Just look up the flags. What are they both allowed to get through? Nothing. Because cyan allows blue and green, blocks out red. Red allows red, blocks out blue and green, so nothing gets through. Good? Okay. what about cyan and yellow? What do they both allow to get through? They both share. Cyan allows blue and green. Yellow allows red and green. They both allow green to get through. Yeah? Okay. What about yellow and magenta? Tell your neighbor and tell them why. Quick answer is red. Now you might be saying to yourself, that looks orange. No, it's red. You're just comparing it to the magenta here. That's pretty red. Yeah? Okay. What about magenta and cyan? Both allow blue to get through. Now you might be saying to yourself, that looks purple. It's not. It's blue. You're just comparing it. Look at that. Still darker. Good? So, what happens when we do all three? What? I've not yet overlapped all three. What's going to happen when all three overlap? What do they all have in common to allow it to pass through? Nothing. Something blocks the light out. Like none of them have, like there's no color that all three have in common. Okay? This is different than light. Okay? We had three different sources of light over here to add up to white light. Here we're subtracting colors. Here we're adding colors. So the yellow allows red and green to get through.
Sorry, do you have the two metal rods that resonate?
I don't.
Okay, keep looking.
I want to say they're at the tune.
They should be. But
Yeah, I didn't get them
Okay.
out. So does that make sense why? So yellow blocks out red and green. Sorry, allows red and green to get through. Blocks out blue. Cyan allows blue and green to get through, so it doesn't allow red. Blocks out red. Magenta allows red and blue to get through. Blocks out green, but green was the only thing that got through. The cyan, like, oh shoot, nothing gets through. Good? Okay. The reason I bring this up, filters and paint go hand in hand. We have different verbs for them, but it has the same effect. So, like red paint reflects red, where red filter paper allows red to get through. Red paint absorbs blue and green, where red filter paper blocks out. Did I say that right? Blue and green. I say that right for the paint? Okay. You see the diff, like, it's the same effect, we just replace, instead of allows to pass through, it reflects, and instead of blocks out, we use absorbs. Okay? So yellow paint reflects what? Primary colors. Red and green, and absorbs blue. Okay, white reflects all colors and absorbs nothing. Black reflects what? Nothing, and absorbs all. That's why on a sunny day, a white t-shirt feels cooler than a black t-shirt. You know that? Okay. So, magenta reflects what? Tell your neighbor. Magenta reflects blue and red. Cyan reflects what? Blue and green. If you mix both magenta paint and cyan paint, what you will get is what they both reflect, which would be what? Blue. How you doing with that? Okay. Magenta and yellow paint. Mix those. They both reflect what color? Red. You'll see red when you mix magenta and yellow. Cyan and yellow, you're gonna get green. Okay? So, here's the crazy thing. The primary colors of light are red, green, and blue. The secondary colors of light are magenta, yellow, and cyan. The primary colors of paint are not red, yellow, and blue. The primary colors of paint are really magenta, yellow, and cyan. Are you saying my elementary art teacher lied to me? Not intentionally, but that was wrong information. Okay? You're like, prove it. It's like, okay. If you look at colored ink, like cartridge, and do a test print, when you put in like the color, like a new cartridge, what colors come out? Well, we're okay with yellow. But it's like red. Like, that's kind of a pink color, right? It's kind of like, oh, maybe like magenta. Well, it's blue. Yeah, but it's kind of like a baby blue, right? Kind of like a, oh, maybe a cyan. So those are your three primary colors of paint or ink. Why they don't put those in like Crayola paint sets, watercolor, I don't know. No, Do they? I gotta order some of those because it's like so. At a printing factory, you're gonna get magenta, yellow, and cyan ink and black ink. Those are for black just to make it pop. Okay? So to that, we're gonna call that good for today. No homework.